Have you ever wondered what foods you should avoid eating on an empty stomach? It's a question that doesn't get asked enough, yet knowing the answer could make a huge difference to your well-being. We often eat whatever we find first thing in the morning or after a long day without food, without realizing that certain foods can actually harm us when consumed on an empty stomach. Some foods can cause acid reflux, indigestion, or even damage to the stomach lining if eaten without anything else to buffer their effects. They can also impact our energy levels and mood. So, it's crucial to be aware of what we put into our bodies when our stomachs are empty. We're about to delve into this topic and shed some light on foods that could potentially be your stomach's worst enemy when it's empty. Now, let's find out which are the top 10 foods to avoid when your stomach is empty. Starting the countdown at number 10, we have citrus fruits. Vibrant and refreshing, these fruits are a popular choice for a quick start to the day. However, their high acidity can turn that fresh morning feeling into a bit of a sour experience when eaten on an empty stomach. You see, the acid in citrus fruits can irritate your stomach lining, leading to heartburn and discomfort. It's like inviting a marching band to a library. It's just not a good fit. Moreover, this acid can interact with gastric acids, potentially leading to stomach cramps or even ulcers over time. This doesn't mean you need to give up on your beloved oranges and grapefruits. Far from it. The key here is timing. Eating citrus fruits in the middle or end of a meal can help dilute their acidity, making them much more stomach-friendly. So remember to have your oranges and grapefruits after a meal, not before. Next on our list at number 9 are raw vegetables. Now, we all know that vegetables are the cornerstone of a healthy diet, but eating them raw on an empty stomach may not be the best idea. You see, raw vegetables are rich in insoluble fiber, which adds bulk to the stool and aids digestion. However, when consumed on an empty stomach, this fiber can put undue pressure on your digestive tract, potentially leading to abdominal pain and even heartburn. Raw veggies are also known to contain natural acids that can aggravate the stomach lining when it's empty, causing discomfort. So while they're packed with nutrients, raw veggies can be a bit too much for your digestive system to handle first thing in the morning. It's like trying to run a marathon without warming up first. So, it's better to consume raw veggies during the day when your digestive system is fully awake. Sweet lovers, beware. Sweets take the 8th spot on our list. Yes, we know they're just too tempting to resist. But here's the thing. Indulging in sweets on an empty stomach can have consequences that are not so sweet. When you consume sweets, your body experiences a sugar rush. This causes your pancreas to produce insulin in large amounts to process the sugar. The surplus insulin then prompts your body to store more fat. Now, this doesn't mean you have to eliminate sweets altogether. Moderation is key. Instead of reaching for that candy bar first thing in the morning, consider having them as occasional treats after a balanced meal. This way, your body is better equipped to handle the sugar, and you can still enjoy your sweet indulgences without wreaking havoc on your health. So, it might be best to save sweets for a treat after meals. Coming in at number 7, we have yogurt. Now you might be thinking, isn't yogurt supposed to be good for me? Yes, it is. Yogurt is a fantastic source of protein, calcium, and probiotics, those friendly bacteria that help keep your gut healthy. However, the catch is when you have it. Here's the thing. The lactic acid found in yogurt tends to clear out quickly from an empty stomach. This means that the beneficial bacteria in the yogurt don't get enough time to settle in and work their magic in your gut. The result? You miss out on the full health benefits of these good bacteria. So, while yogurt is indeed a healthy food, it's not the best choice to break your fast with, first thing in the morning. Instead, consider having yogurt as a snack between meals. This way, you can ensure that the probiotics in yogurt can do their job properly. So try to have yogurt as a snack between meals instead. Spice it up? Maybe not on an empty stomach. Spicy foods take the 6th spot. It's no secret that spicy foods can be a bit of a double-edged sword. While they can add a delightful kick to your meals and even boast a host of health benefits, they can also be a real gut-buster when consumed on an empty stomach. Here's why. Spicy foods, particularly those with capsaicin, the compound that gives chili peppers their heat, can trigger an increase in stomach acid. This can lead to discomfort, heartburn, and in severe cases, gastric irritation and damage to the stomach lining. Your morning habanero might be a wake-up call, but it's not the best way to kickstart your digestive system. And it's not just your stomach that can suffer. Eating spicy foods without something to buffer the heat can also lead to indigestion and an upset stomach. So remember to take it easy with the hot sauce at breakfast. Halfway through our list at number 5 is coffee. Now, I know that might be a tough pill to swallow for the coffee aficionados among us. That aromatic, invigorating cup of java is often the first thing we reach for in the morning. But here's the catch. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach can lead to an overproduction of stomach acid. Stomach acid, while necessary for digestion, can cause discomfort and even damage when levels are too high. This is because the acid can start to eat away at your stomach lining, and this is where coffee comes in. The caffeine in coffee stimulates your stomach to produce more acid than it normally would. So, if you drink your coffee before eating anything, there's nothing in your stomach to help neutralize this extra acid production. This can lead to a variety of unpleasant symptoms, including indigestion, heartburn, and even ulcers. So, it might be a good idea to have a bite before your morning brew. Fizzing in at number 4, we have soda. Now, who doesn't enjoy the occasional refreshing pop of a soda can? It's a guilty pleasure that many of us share. However, when consumed on an empty stomach, this bubbly beverage can cause more harm than good. Soda is acidic, and when there's no food in your stomach to act as a buffer, this acidity can increase the production of stomach acid. This excess acid can lead to discomfort, heartburn, and even stomach ulcers in the long run. Moreover, the carbonation in soda can also cause bloating. Ever felt that uncomfortable fullness after chugging down a can of soda? That's the carbon dioxide gas expanding in your stomach, leading to a bloated feeling. But don't worry, soda lovers, this doesn't mean you have to give up your favorite fizzy drink completely. Moderation is key and timing is everything. So, save the fizz for after meals. Taking the third spot on our list is alcohol. Now you might be thinking, why is alcohol on this list? Well, let's dive into the science behind it. When your stomach is empty, alcohol is absorbed quickly into your bloodstream. It's like opening the floodgates, allowing alcohol to flow rapidly throughout your body. This rapid absorption can cause your blood alcohol concentration to spike, leading to a host of health problems, including liver damage. Your liver is like a factory that processes the alcohol you consume. However, when alcohol is introduced at a faster rate, your liver can't keep up, leading to potential damage over time. It's a little bit like trying to keep up with a treadmill that's going too fast. You may manage for a while, but eventually you're going to stumble. So always remember to have some food in your stomach before you drink. This way you'll slow down the absorption process, giving your liver a fighting chance. In the second spot we have red meat. Now, while red meat is a great source of protein and iron, it's not exactly the best choice for an empty stomach. Why, you ask? Well, it's heavy and takes a considerable amount of time to digest. Imagine your stomach as a processing unit. It's been idle and suddenly you're asking it to handle a big complex task. It's a bit like asking someone who's just woken up to solve a complex math problem. They can do it, sure, but it's going to take some time and it's not going to be comfortable. Red meat is rich, dense, and requires a lot of energy to break down. On an empty stomach, this can lead to discomfort, bloating, and even indigestion. Instead, red meat should be treated as part of a well-rounded meal, combined with things like vegetables, grains, or legumes to help ease the digestion process. So, it's best to have red meat as part of a well-rounded meal. And finally, the number one food to avoid on an empty stomach is processed sugary cereals. Yes, those colorful and often cartoon character emblazoned boxes that line supermarket shelves may be a quick and easy breakfast option, but they are not the best choice for your body first thing in the morning. These cereals are typically loaded with refined sugars and lack substantial nutritional value. Consuming them on an empty stomach can lead to a rapid spike in your blood sugar levels. While this may give you an immediate energy boost, it's usually followed by a mid-morning slump as your blood sugar crashes. This can leave you feeling sluggish, lethargic, and reaching for another quick sugar fix. It becomes a vicious cycle that's hard to break. Instead of reaching for these sugar-laden cereals, why not opt for wholesome, nutrient-dense alternatives? Whole grain cereals or protein-rich foods like eggs and nuts can provide a sustained energy release to keep you going throughout the day. So, opt for whole grain cereals or protein-rich foods for your breakfast instead. So there you have it, the top 10 foods to avoid eating on an empty stomach. Let's quickly recap. Starting from the tangy citrus fruits, the crunchy raw vegetables, the sweet allure of candies and chocolates, the seemingly healthy yogurt, the fiery spicy foods, the morning routine coffee, the fizzy sodas, the deceptive alcohol, the hard-to-digest red meat, and finally, the processed sugary cereals. These are all foods that might seem harmless, but can actually cause discomfort or even harm when consumed on an empty stomach. It's not just about avoiding these foods, but understanding the right time to eat them. Your body's ability to digest and absorb nutrients varies throughout the day. Eating the right foods at the right times can help ensure optimal health and well-being. Remember, your health is your wealth. Make wise food choices and your body will